Heyo guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in the MX-5 Cup and we're at Spa. I actually had a really lucky run this run. First couple of races didn't go out too well, but I'm kind of glad I found this one. So either way, starting in P9 if I recall correctly. Making our way down the straight, losing a couple positions going around La Source. Took it a little tight because I know how some people are. Car 22 getting around, and I think that was car number... Didn't quite see the number on that one. By the way, going into Eau Rouge now. We got people behind me. I'm right behind someone else. Car number 8 looking like he's going to try and make a move. Backs out of it. And we got someone who just took a massive shortcut there. Car number 2. Not in a very good spot. I'm kind of boxed in. I'm not left in though. And luckily, a little bit of room opened up. I'm going to try and get out from behind this white car in front of me. Looks like car number 1, I want to say. Yes, car number 1. Going to go ahead and take the outside. And he is not going to make it easy. I lose a little bit of control there. We're on cold tires. I ended up getting a little squirrely there, and I have no idea why, but car number 5 just decided to hit the brakes right there. Just to give me and car number 1 here this position. As I lose control again, I wasn't as hard on the brakes as car number 1 in front of me. I think that was most of the reason why I started to almost lose control there. But either way, looking like we're in a pretty good spot. I think we're in P8 now. We're on lap 1 still. I ended up taking Puhan. I think that's how you pronounce it. A little extra wide. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're in 7th place. As car number 8 looks like he was going to go for a dive bomb. Backs out of it quite a bit there. Not sure what he was planning on outside of a dive bomb, which could have easily ended both of our races if he truly wanted to, but luckily he was hard enough on the brakes for us to survive our run. And now within car number 1's draft, we're going to try and catch up to him as best as we possibly can. Tucked up behind him. I'm trying to look for a move, trying to see what I can do. So far, not looking like anything can happen. I decided to go ahead and take the ideal line. He's going to go ahead and scooch over. I'm going to go the defensive route. We're going to hit the brakes at around the same time. He was a little deeper, though. I decided to just back out of there, give him the room, going into the chicane. At least on lap 1, going in there is hit or miss as far as racing with others is concerned. I learned that one in Forza. Going into La Source now, just trying to focus on corner exit here. At least in the MX-5 Cup, the MX-5 really thrives off of corner exit, so we're just trying to make use of that as best we possibly can. But we're also trying to make up some time to car number 1, since we lost a lot during that chicane. Tucked up right into his draft now, coming off of Eau Rouge and Radillon. Or Radillon. I also never could figure out how to pronounce that one. But right now, slowly but surely closing this gap. And right about here we go. Getting right alongside him, going into this little chicane here. I kind of forget the name of it. I didn't bring up my little map of racetracks and their turn names and all of that. And I don't really have Spa memorized as far as track name or corner names are concerned. So either way, going into this little right-hander here. Securing, I think it was a 5th place that we secured now. I think someone ahead either went off course or quit or something because, well, we should have been in P7. And the only guy that was in front of me was P1. Oh, wait, no, I remember this race. Someone actually went into the pits on lap 1. So that was where we were able to gain that position. So it puts us in P5 right now. According to the spotter, there was expected to be a little bit of rain coming in soon. We're still on dry tires though, so we're just gonna try and make use of our time as of right now. Make use of our time. No need to get on wet tires just yet. Currently just trying to keep my line, keep it going, just because I see 4th place in front of me along with P3. Someone's behind me though. I want to say that's still car number 1 if I recall correctly. Probably looking to put up a fight. Yep, car number 1 looking for a fight going into the chicane. And go ahead and execute this rather nicely. I'm pretty sure there was a murder scene behind me. I could be mistaken though. But either way, that gives us a little bit of breathing room to try and catch up to the leaders right now, since they are, for lack of better terms, within arm's reach. So I'm just trying to execute, well, not so much execute. I never even realized there was a Ferris wheel on Spa. That was something I just learned. By the way, trying to keep my line tight, try to not really miss any apexes, trying to not overslow the car or anything like that. Because while the guys are fighting in front of me, that gives me some time to really close this gap as we go into this little chicane here. Going into this little flat out corner here. I ended up dipping a couple tires into the puddles there. Not really something you want to do, but luckily I was able to keep the car under control. I did that in a quali lap once. I ended up getting a little bit of sand there. Yeah, I dipped a couple tires in a puddle on a quali lap in one of the races before I found this one. And let's just say it was not very forgiving. And I'm pretty sure Progressive, Geico, and State Farm would all look at me and take my license away if they were to see how badly I wrecked the car in that little incident. I'll have to go back and see if I can find it. But either way, P4 still in sight, along with the podium. Just trying to keep up here as of right now. Let them duke it out. Maybe someone will make a mistake and allow me a free position. We still got 20 minutes. 20 plus minutes left of the race though. Each lap is taking just under 3 minutes to complete. Fastest I've seen was a 2:48, and I was comfortably running 2:42s, or not 2:42s, 2:52s. How can I say the fastest is at 2:48 and then run a 2:42? That just doesn't make much sense now, does it? But either way, I run a 2:52s in the MX-5 Cup rather comfortably. I think in this race, because right now we're caught up with the leaders, so this is where the battling is going to happen. We were all running about 253s, 254s, just because we were all battling that hard at this point. But either way, going into La Source, focusing on my corner exit, trying not to miss that apex, staying within the purple and black car's draft. I can't quite see his car number there, so we're trying to just trying to stick close. Doesn't look like it's gonna work out too well, but luckily going through Eau Rouge, we seem to take that a little bit better than those guys. I have a feeling they had to lift a little bit just to avoid going into the back of one another, because in Eau Rouge, you really don't want to bump draft. Otherwise, you and maybe one other person might be going off, and coming up, you'll see that firsthand. But either way, blue car ended up getting bumped out of the way. He looks like he could have went into a P2 there. car number 20. But we ended up getting 4th place. He looked like he had a little bit of damage on his front end. Not sure what that was from, whether that was before this incident or after, but either way, we are in 4th place, but 20 is not gonna let that go that easily, as I still hear him right behind me. But we are also right behind 3rd place as well, so if we pass him, we are on podium. So as of right now, just trying to do what I said before, just hold my line, not miss any apexes, not overdrive the car, basically. Because at least in iRacing, the worst thing you can do is overdrive the car, because that's when mistakes truly happen. Now, Assetto Corsa Competizione, yeah, that taught you how to not overdrive the car, but let me tell you, coming into iRacing, you overdrive the car, you are truly paying for it. But either way, P3, I pretty much smell the cologne/perfume that they're wearing. I don't know if it's a dude or a chick, so either way, I'm going to go ahead and refer to each. But either way, tucked up into his draft, trying not to lose too much of it. Getting right behind him, car number 14 is his name, or their name. Car number 20, though, he is right on my backside as well. Going into the chicane, he's going to get side by side, take it nice and deep. I'm going to take this a little wide going in there, and at this point, I'm probably just going to have to get the, or not get the position. I'm going to have to give the position to him. I couldn't really get that good of an exit coming out of there, and he probably had the best exit I have seen all race, especially with a weird line like that. But either way, still in the top 5, still in the battle. Right behind car number 20, car number 14. Looking like they're going to give a little bit of a battle. I'm not sure if that was a reactionary block or just a defensive move, or if maybe he was just unaware of car 20 being there. But either way, I'm glad it didn't really mess with anyone else's race or crash them out. But either way, tucked up behind car number 20, we are in his draft. I decided to break out of there just for a split second. Getting some side draft right now. Car 20 now really giving me some draft. He's going to get out of there. I'm going to stay with it in car 14's draft. And car number 20 is going to take out car, couldn't quite see. I'm just going to call it the solid red car. Taking him out in cold blood. I'm guessing those two had a little bit of beef to settle. I was so shocked by that, I ended up screwing up my line going through that little section of turns there. But now we are in P3. We are on podium. Now to see if maybe we can rise a little higher on this leaderboard. But as of right now, I'm slowly but surely losing time to car number 14. And I couldn't quite see the car number in front of him. But either way, going into, I think this is Puhan, if I recall correctly. Could have sworn it was named something different, but either way, we're just gonna come into here. I'm trying to take this a little bit tighter because I want to get myself set up for this little left-hander here so I can get right on the gas, get a great exit out of there. Going into this double right, still within their draft. Trying to apply a little bit of pressure. Car number 14 is going to get around the red and blue striped car. I kind of see a number. It looks like a 12. I'm going to say that's car number 12. But right now, we are tucked up right behind his draft. Slowly but surely closing in on him. I'm lifting here just a little bit just so I don't end up running into the back of him or let the aero wash take me out. But either way, going into the chicane, I stay defensive. Car number 4, he has caught right back up. Going into the chicane, he ends up, I don't want to say getting a little aggressive, but he seemed like he was seeing a little bit of red after his little altercation with car number 20. So I kind of just gave him the position because I really did not want any of that steam. I like a steamy soup, but I don't want the steam coming from a bit of a heated fight. But either way, car number 4 and car number 12 digging out just a little bit. I'm tucked up behind their draft. I'm going to show car number 4 that, hey, look, I will pass you cleanly. Just don't do anything stupid. Either way, it looks like he's going to try and get around car number 14. I decide we're going to go ahead and draft car 14. He's drafting car 12. I decide, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and draft car 4 instead. Turn this into a bit of a double date here. Car 12 trying to get alongside car number 14. Car 4, 12, and a little bit of contact between 12 and 14 there. Me and car number 4, we decided to back off just a little bit, just to see who comes off. The entire field just got flashbanged there. It is amazing we are still driving. And it looks like someone is right behind me. Either that or I got that close to car number 4. But either way, we are slowly but surely making up some ground, staying within their draft. In fact, I want to say we got someone behind me. I see the emblem. They are going to try and make a move. I don't know who it is. I see a Moza Racing logo. If memory serves correctly, that was a number 6 car. We will see here in a little bit, though, because if memory recalls correctly, I lose a couple of positions here, or at least relatively soon. But either way, car 14 taking this turn a little wide. He ends up losing position to car number 4. Breaks in a weird spot. Car number 6 on my backside. It is one heck of a battle right now. I take this turn a little wide. I see him in my mirror, right on my corner panel, and right here I'm going to take this turn wide as well, giving car number 6 P4. But this gives me draft, so I'm able to just, well, I should have tucked up behind them, but for some reason I didn't there. So either way, we're going to go ahead and correct what I should have done earlier. Luckily, we are going to, I hear another person behind me. Yep, car number 21 has joined the fight. It is now a 6-way battle. And right now, going into the chicane, I end up losing that battle quite a bit there. Yeah, I had the inside, and of course, when you have the inside on something like that, it kind of throws off your entry and exit and all sort of fun jazz. But either way, I'll be happy to tuck up behind these guys, get their draft, and strike when the time comes. Getting a great exit out of the source there. And right behind car number 6, I decide, you know, car number 6 ain't worthy of drafting, so I'm going to draft car number 1. Primarily because I like the color blue. In case you guys don't know, my childhood hero was Sonic the Hedgehog, so blue is a good color for me. But either way, tucked up behind his draft, he is tucked up behind car number 6. Car number 6 tucked up behind car number 4. Car number 4 tucked up behind car 12, and 12 behind 14. So, bit of a 6-way draft. And right now, car 14 and 12 are going to try and make a move. It's not going to work out too well. Car number 6 loses control, goes off, makes a sandcastle. Car number 14 doing the same, and it looked like a little bit of netcode got him. But we are back into P4, guys. Back into P4. Also, I just realized the exhaust tip is in a bit of a weird spot. Normally when I'm doing these replays, I'm in either the chopper view or the cockpit view. So, noticing something new every day with some of these cars. But either way, now it is another fight for P3. Car 21 and 12 looking like they are fighting pretty hard. Probably fighting over the order of what the numbers should be between number 1 and 2. Either way, going into this left then right chicane. Primarily calling it that because I don't really remember the actual turn name. But either way, those two are side by side. It has me kind of hoping that one of them makes a huge mistake and takes the other one out. But either way, I get to tuck up back behind car 21. He's going to get a really good exit going out of that little turn there. That little right-hander there. Car 12 is right on car 4's bumper by the looks of it. Looking like he's trying to cause a wreck, but at the same time not trying to cause a wreck. Probably the cleanest field I have run into so far. But either way, going into the chicane, I let off a little early just so I don't run into anyone. Car number 12 goes for a dive bomb. Doesn't work out too well. Car 21 just bumps him out of the way. Almost like telling him, hey, get out of my way. I'm trying to get back onto the track. Now, it looks like he's trying to squeeze him over to the left side of the course. Going into LaSource, I almost get rear-ended by P5 there. I have a feeling he wasn't expecting me to be right behind car 12 there, who is going to get right on car 21's bumper. Going into Eau Rouge, and it looks like a bit of a murder in cold blood. Oh boy, I am glad I saved this replay. We are going to take another look at that, you guys. I'll probably go ahead and put that somewhere on the screen right about here. But either way, that puts us into P2. We are just behind P1. We could possibly win this race if I catch up, but the guy in P3 is right behind me as well. So we are going to have to try and defend from him, all while trying to catch up to P1. And it looks like he is going to really put some pressure on. Going into the no-name turn, that is literally what it is called. He is in my draft. He is going to go ahead and try to slingshot right around car number 7. Getting right around. I know taking it a little wide there. I did not want to cause a crash. And he was alongside just enough to where I kind of, well, I didn't have to give him the lane, but by rule set, it was his lane, so I had to respect it. Although I could have turned into him, taking us both out, but I don't like racing that way. So now I get a little bit of draft, but P4 right behind me right now. This is going to be an intense battle for P2. Trying to keep up with car number 7. I need to take a drink of Mountain Dew real quick. Now a bit of a three-way drafting situation. I am right behind car number 7. Trying to see if I can make a move. Does not look like I'll be able to get it done. I take this little left-hander a little wide. Barely keeping my car off track. I'm pretty sure I was an inch or two away from getting an instant point there. Going into the chicane now. Holding my brakes a little tighter. Didn't want to go in the back of car number 7. But this white car in P4 behind me also applying some pressure. Trying to cause me to make a mistake. But I am not going to give up just that easily. Going into LaSource, he is going to try and take this a little tighter. Car number 5. Now that I have a car number to reference. Going into Eau Rouge, he's going to get a little bit of draft. I'm going to slowly make my way to the right. He's going to back off just a little bit going to the Eau Rouge. Smart move by him. He gets a little bit of draft. I get some draft on car number 7 here. Slowly but surely closing this gap. Trying to see when I can make a move. Car number 5 is going to try to. I decide to move over. A little bit of a reactionary block there. Possibly intentional, possibly not. I'm not quite sure, but I get P2 for a split second. Going into this left-hander, I end up losing it once again. Him blocking like that, I didn't know if he was maybe going to try and ram me off the road. Car number 5, not very set up for that right-hander there. We end up securing P3. Not gonna lie, I wasn't too happy about that little block from car 7 there. But either way, it is racing. I am just glad to still be racing at the end of the day. There's only 2 laps left in the race, so I would have been extremely mad if I wrecked my car now and had to go from P3 down to, I don't know, P15 or something like that. But either way, going through that double left, I still hear car number 5 right on my tail, trying to hold my line as tight as I possibly can, trying to be on the throttle as soon as I can, try to get as good of an exit as I can. It's proven to not be very good. We got a little bit of rain coming in. Now is the time to play it a little extra careful, because the moment the track starts getting a little bit wet, that is when it gets a little sketchy. And I'm pretty sure car number 5 knows that as well. So it rained for a split second. It went away, meaning the two of us can be a little bit more aggressive now. And I'm sure he knows it. I sure as hell know it. But right now, I'm just trying to catch up to car number 7 once again. In a weird way, I want to test and see if maybe he's going to try and do another block. I seen a little bit of sprinkling there. Not quite sure how to handle that. But car number 5, putting a little bit of pressure on. I decided to take this chicane, or the exit of the chicane, as wide as I possibly can. Millimeters away from getting an incident point there. But going into La Source, I go defensive, hit the apex. He's going to go for a switchback, but it is not going to be enough. We are still going to battle this out going into Eau Rouge. It is almost like a flashback on lap 9. And he is going to back out once again as we enter Eau Rouge, because neither of us want to wreck our car. But he is going to be right in my draft. He's going to try a little bit of a bump draft, back off just enough. I think he seen my car get slightly squirrely there. He probably didn't want to take it quite like that. Hats off to you, sir. I wouldn't want to take it either like that. Going into this little chicane here. Just trying to catch up to car number 7. Car number 5, not too far behind me as of right now. But as of right now, we're on lap 10. Lap 11 is going to be the last lap of the race. 30 seconds left on the clock. So that means the moment we finish this one, it is all hands, well, not all hands on deck, but it is full speed ahead. Trying to make final moves, trying to climb up to that podium. But as of right now, it is a battle for 3rd place between me and 5th, because car number 7 and car number 4, I think that is, are going to start battling for P1 right about here, and we are way too far away to get into any draft. So luckily, we can still battle for podium, and I am always going to be happy for a podium. So either way, car number 5, I hear his engine behind me. I am just trying to focus on my racing line, trying to stay consistent. We also got a little bit of rain coming in. I don't want to overdrive the car, because the moment if it starts coming down, we are probably both completely screwed, considering that we're both still on dry tires. He's going to tug up right behind me. He's going to go ahead and take the left side of the track. I'm going to stay defensive. We're going to hit the brakes at around the same time. He lets off just a little bit more. I end up going ahead and backing off, giving them the position. Primarily due to the fact that in the chicane, anything can happen. I don't want to wreck my car. I don't want to wreck his car. So let's just go ahead and tuck up behind him. I decide, you know what? Going into the source, we're going to get in his mirror a little bit. He ends up going a little wide. I hit the apex a little late. A little too afraid of the rain, you could say. We lost a little bit of time, but we're still within his draft. Going into Eau Rouge, we are at the perfect amount of distance behind him. We can stay on the throttle and stay within his draft, and that is exactly what we are going to do. Tucked up right behind him, slowly but surely inching closer to him. Getting closer and closer and closer. Just close enough. We're going to go ahead and just slingshot right around him. Going into the chicane that I forget the name of. Holding the brakes. Holding my line. He's going to try and go for a move. Has to hit the brakes. Forgetting, well, he doesn't forget I'm there, but he probably expected me to hit the gas a little bit sooner, but the rain coming in, I didn't want to risk it. We ended up getting a little bit of extra distance. We're still on the final lap. And as of right now, we are secured in third place. Podium damn near in sight. And it looks like Ps 1 and 2 are still battling it out for P1. Got a little quiet there. I just wanted to try and listen to see when car number 5 catches up, because it was a pretty close finish at the end of the race, guys. I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you guys now. Intensely close, if I recall correctly. In fact, I hear his car now. He started to catch up. He was still within my draft the entire time. Going around this right-hander here. Trying like hell not to botch this. We managed to hold our line, hold our grip. We're just going to keep on moving. Keep on stepping. Keep on moving. I am going to be on P3 for the Nerdy Bobos as long as I can drive. Car number 5, getting really close. He's trying to put some pressure on. Going into the chicane, I decide, no, we're going to go ahead and go defensive. Hitting the brakes, holding my line. Trying to take the best possible line. Getting out of there, holding a slightly defensive line. He is right in my draft. We're going to go ahead and cross the line. And right there, podium. I stay on the gas just for a little bit longer. Go and cross that one line just for the hell of it. Just to ensure that I stay in P3. Guys, pretend I said something corny here to get you a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time. See y'all later.